I told you a little bit about the project. It's part of a larger project that I call the Truth Guide for the Beginner's Mind. And this is an ongoing series where I'm holding meditations for people and producing instructional guides for how to directly listen to yourself. So, as opposed to me telling you what to experience, I hope that you are listening to yourself to find what that is. So, to begin, I want to talk about meditative techniques as what I call a consideration. So, that's the term that I use for this event. It's a group gathering designed to create enough distance from ourselves to interrupt desire. It's achieved through touching things with your hands and visualizations with what I call an option. And that leads me to my second definition, which is an option. It is a piece of physical matter that's found in this location of the consideration. And it's going to be used as a tool for going both deep within and very far out. Because I wonder if touching can be a form of time travel. So, for the next few minutes, take a look around and find an object, a physical object that you feel some kind of connection with. Whether it reminds you of something that you love, or it speaks to you, or it's just the thing closest to you. Any motivation is fine, but we're going to use it as a tool today. This is a beautiful plant, actually. Use that as well.
Ja, bara fan. Du fattar inte.
Okay, so I have to read a disclaimer. The disclaimer is that the material contained herein is intended only for the personal and private use of those individuals dedicated to seeking the next chapter of their truth, while maintaining awareness that a crystal has many facets from which light has the potential to refract into a color spectrum of emotion, of which no one can be precisely certain what color will result when multiple prisms of energetic intention intersect with one another in a warm afternoon glow. But it is from this point, in parentheses, a dot taking a walk, as Paul Klee describes the act of drawing, that we begin a journey so tangible in nature that a vacation will surely need to follow. So I'm going to begin with the 3 definitions of metaphysics as headers for each chapter of this journey. The first thing, though, I'd like you to do is to take your option and start to consider it. And just think about what its physical properties are, what color it is, how old it might be, maybe how it was formed. And so the physical properties are very kind of obvious to us. We can touch it and we can look at it. But now kind of go a bit deeper into its state of being. What is it made of? How do you think it was constructed? Do you know its place of origin? Do you think it's happy? So think of a question that you might have and hold it in your mind while you're considering the properties of this option. Sometimes it can take a little while to find a question, so it might come to you as we move through this. So I'll begin with the 3 definitions of metaphysics as headers for each chapter of this journey. Keep them in the back of your mind, but then clear them out of your mind. Metaphysics is a branch of philosophy that, not unlike our activities today, examines the fundamental nature of reality. This examination includes the relationship between mind and matter, between substance and attribute, and between potentiality and actuality. So we used our minds to navigate our bodies to get to this location today. We used our minds to express our expectations. And now we are going to position them in relation to matter by examining these options. Now onto substance and attribute. Humans have always experienced intimacy with nature. It is us and we are it. As we evolved from the primordial ooze of original cellular birth, we continued a long-term relationship with our mother that occasionally catches its own reflection in the distant hall of mirrors that is recorded history. Now take in observations around about our surroundings. What is the substance of this forest? What is the quality of our body in this forest? What does it sound like? What does it feel like? Are you communicating with the trees? On to potentiality and actuality. We're going to direct our focus now inward for an exercise. First, we'll direct it at our option, which you may or may not want to place on your body somewhere. Together, we will create a waking void in reality that allows for new growth. Only you know what you need. So get into a comfortable position. That could be laying down, sitting down, whatever you like, for about 20 minutes. We're going to close our eyes and go inside. And as we settle and get comfortable here, I will read you a few of my favorite definitions of the word settle. To reach a decision about or determine, to accept or agree to make one's permanent home somewhere, to move with a group of others to live in a new country, to turn one's attention to or apply oneself to become or make calmer, quieter, move or adjust something so that it rests, sit or come to a comfortable position, and lastly, gradually sinking under its own weight. So now that you're comfortable, begin to take some slow, steady breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. This is the first step of meditation. It's going to clear your body. If you ever feel tense or nervous, you can just blow it away with your breath, with a quick whoosh. But for this exercise, and you can close your eyes, I think that helps to focus on your breath. Begin to visualize the breath going in and out of your body. Every time it goes out, you let go of things that you don't want. You let go of things that you did not decide for yourself. You can change your reality at any moment with your breath. Start to visualize them as streams of light. The light is coming in through your nose, out through your mouth. Do they have a color, these streams of light? Do they have a texture? Do they have any weight? You might begin to see the breath making a cyclical pattern, going in through your nose, touching the back of your throat, moving down your spine, through your belly, and then back up through your chest and out of your nose. As the breaths go in and out of your body, keep visualizing that circle and see it moving. The longer you focus on it, the stronger it is, the more able you are to see it. Maybe you can see it from outside of your body. Maybe it slowly begins to turn into a golden color. It's picking up speed. And momentum. It's moving up and down in your body. Forwards and backwards in your life. Forward and backward in your timeline. As it moves, it's picking up everything you've ever wanted. All of your desires. What do you want right now? Locate it, your most omnipresent desire. It can be anything, anyone. It's private, and in this form, truly your own. See it appear to you as a symbol. That symbol can look like anything. Bring that symbol right in front of your third eye, which is in between your eyes, but a little bit above that, and let it hover there. Return to your moving golden circle of breath and watch your desire fold into your spinning golden ring, slowly becoming indistinguishable from what it originally looked like. The ring is continually spinning. But at some point you may see it break free of your body, rotating outside of yourself. A planetary wonder of desire for you to admire. So take a minute to admire it. It could be on any side of you. It could be above you or below you. And it's rotating at a supersonic speed. It's going faster and faster and faster, eventually imploding on itself and compressing into the most perfect sphere in the known universe. You now have a golden sphere hovering outside of your body. It's moving around your energy field, looking for the right place to sit. The actuality of the air around your sphere becomes increasingly more pronounced. You can feel it putting off a cool breeze. The artifice transferred from your psyche into your mind, into your body, then to your breath, then to the form of a ring, is now burning off, moving in a cyclical rotation, a sphere. It's burning in all directions, leaving only the purest of elements for you to gaze into. Gaze into the sphere. See what you see. Continue focusing on your spinning sphere. It's spinning so fast now that you don't detect movement. See if you can hear something from it. What does it sound like? Does it have a pitch? Can you understand its language? Listen to the message that it has for you. Enter it and get lost. Once you've heard the message, retain the message. File it away for later, for when you need it most. Now for the last stop on this journey, begin to move your planetary wonder. Can you will it to move? Send it in the direction of your option, very slowly, until it bumps up against the surface of your option. Take a moment to recognize the difference between the two surfaces. Watch them touch and exchange molecules. The particles you created are becoming disordered. Entropy of the universe tends to a maximum. Keep watching as they become one. Your option now houses your wonder, your desire, a perfect union, a shelter, a resting place, and a lighthouse. You can start to return back to your body and your breath and regenerate that cycle. Feel your energy grounding into the dirt. But also reaching up to the trees. And to come back to your body, start wiggling your fingers, your toes. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Hello.